So, do you want the good news or the bad news first? Disney raised their ticket prices overnight. That's the bad news. But I do have good news for you. I'm always here to help you save money on your Disneyland trips or Walt Disney World or cruises or anything really. But this is breaking news, and I really felt like I needed to come out with a video and tell you guys about how you can still save money before you have to spend more money on tickets that maybe you were already planning on buying. Because Disney does this every year. This is not something new. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now, knowing that it was coming. So historically, let me just tell you, in 2022, they raised their ticket prices on October the 11th, 2023, October the 11th, 2024, October the 9th, and today, 2025, October the 8th. So this is not something new. If you don't know, Disney always raises their prices about this time of year. So that's the bad news. But the good news is I can still help you get ticket prices at the old rate. So from now until Monday, October the 20th, you can call 855-GETAWAY. I'll put it in the link in the description, and you can always check out their prices and you can buy tickets. That's who I have been buying my tickets and booking all of my packages through Getaway Today for over 15 years. They are a Disney partner. So they are authorized to sell discounted tickets to Disneyland. So in the description, you will find the link to purchase tickets. Or you can call 855-GETAWAY and tell them that Magical Tour Guide sent you and that you want the old ticket prices. So old ticket prices are locked in until October the 20th. After the 20th, then ticket prices throughout go up. So this is going to be better than a Black Friday deal. They will have a Black Friday deal, but this is the lowest ticket you're going to be able to get. So for instance, if you plan on going to Disneyland anytime the rest of this year or next year, so the good tickets are good until the end of 2026. So if you're planning a Disneyland trip and you know you want to go, buy your tickets now at this old pricing because you want to lock that in. So that's the first thing I want to make sure you understand is that you can still get those tickets, but you have to either call them or use the link below in order to get still the old pricing. That's the only way to get the old pricing. So pricing went up for 1-day tickets all the way up to the 5-day tickets. Now, sometimes, so Disney has like what's called dynamic pricing. So like throughout the year, during a holiday or on the weekends, their 1-day tickets are going to be more. I never recommend getting a 1-day ticket because they cost so much, and especially if you add a park hopper, the 1-day tickets are going to cost you more money. So I always recommend if you're trying to stay within a budget, get a 1 park per day. So do 1 park at Disneyland, 1 day there, and then do 1 day at Disney California Adventure. So get a 2 park, 1 park per day ticket. Again, those tickets are going to be cheaper for you at the link in the description. But all tickets across the board went up. So the highest price ticket for a 1 day, if you want to go like in December at Christmas time, is $225 to go for 1 day. So anyway, ticket prices went up. But let me also tell you that Lightning Lane, the base price went up. So went up from $32 a day to $34 a day. So again, if you're wanting to use Lightning Lane when you go on your trip, you can buy your tickets ahead of time with Lightning Lane. For instance, today is October, the 8th, October the 8th. And today, Lightning Lane actually costs $40. So the base price might be $32. Today is now $34. So the base price might be $34, but they're actually selling it for $40 today because of it's more demand. So the price will change depending on the time of year that you're going to Disneyland. Lightning Lane can change. So if you already know you want Lightning Lane, add it to your ticket when you buy your tickets through Getaway Today. So Lightning Lane prices went up. Also Magic Key prices went up. If you are a Magic Key holder, the highest Magic Key went up $150, and then the Believe Key went up $100. So Magic Keys went up. Also parking. Okay, parking is another one. It is outrageous, you guys. It is $40 a day to park now. $40 a day to park at Disneyland. So I recommend either using the ART system to transport back and forth, which is the Anaheim Regional Transportation System there, or stay at hotels across the street or close by. My travel partner, Getaway Today, they have so many hotel offers, and some of them, when you book only through Getaway, not through the website, like for a Hilton or a Marriott or whatever, when you book through a Getaway, you can get free parking. So I would definitely check those out. If you are driving and bringing a car, parking is now $40 a day. Let's see, what else? I want to make sure I don't miss anything as far as what pricing went up. The Magic Keys. Okay, all right, so that's the important part, is all of the things prices that went up. So let's talk just a little bit more about the ticket so that you understand. If you're not sure when you're going, let's say you want to plan a trip for spring break in 2026, but you don't know the dates, you're like, maybe sometime in March. Just pick a date. The date is just so that they can assign a ticket. It's not going to assign your reservation. You will still have to make a park reservation and do all those sorts of things. So make sure that this is just so that you can get a ticket for any time between now and the end of 2026. If you know you're going, make sure you buy and you get that ticket. Also, these tickets are refundable. So let's say at the end of 2026, you haven't used them. You can call up Getaway and you can say, hey, I'm not going to use these tickets. Maybe get them for the next year, or figure out something with Getaway, but they are refundable if you do not, take the trip. The other thing that's important is there are no blackout dates. So for instance, sometimes like you can buy a ticket and it'll be like, okay, yeah, but you can't use it between this date or use it on whatever. There are no blackout dates. So that's also something very important. Now, when you go to buy your ticket, like if you were to go to buy your ticket today on the Disneyland website, first of all, it's going to cost you more. So right now, I'm going to help you save money by calling Getaway and getting tickets through them. The second thing is those tickets are not refundable. You don't use them, you lose them. Like, they will not refund your money. And then you're not going to get any kind of a discount. And also, when you call Getaway, you have that customer service. So if you have questions about how to make a reservation, they will help you put the ticket in the app, and they will give you all that information. So you get that personal touch. I personally have been using Getaway today to buy my tickets and my packages through them for, like I said, for the past 15 years. Their customer service is amazing. Make sure you mention my name so that you get the best deal. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any Disney news, Disney information. I'm here to help you make the most out of your trip, because I know it costs a lot of money to go to Disneyland. And when you spend that kind of money, your hard-earned money, I want to make sure that you're getting the most out of the magic. All right, until the next time, have a good day.